Hello and welcome to your love reading. This is particularly for single Leos. I've done the couples separately and your December general readings are already up. Now, I'm sorry, but I think this reading might be for specific Leos who've already got a love interest. I don't know why, because your first action card is the Two of Cups. So you're already, maybe some Leos have got someone in mind. I'm going to have to pull you a couple of different cards because there's a third sign who's got quite a complex reading, okay? But where you're at mentally, is a Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands can be quite a defensive card. It's not a negative. Sometimes it's about putting boundaries down. So maybe there's some Leos watching this and there's already a romantic interest, but there's been a bit of, I don't know which word to use, silly behaviour around it, okay? Maybe you haven't been treated as well as you should do. So the Nine of Wands might be a call for limits, for a sense of no more. I want something else, I want something better. That might really be coming across. This might only be for a couple of Leos watching. That's the way it goes, guys, okay? But this Nine of Wands has mentally got you quite, sort of protecting yourself, putting limits down. That sort of sense that not being willing to take a certain treatment anymore. Emotionally, you've got your own card. You've got the Strength card, which is absolutely great. So emotionally, you're ready to move forward. Look, you've got your eye on your destiny. This is regarding love, remember? And you're walking in this direction. So these two cards together, I think, are about empowerment. I think this reading's probably for a few Leos, okay? You put boundaries down, you've had enough. You know what you want, and you're walking forward in that direction, because spiritually you get the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a transition card. It's about moving from one stage to another. Again, I've got that feeling that some Leos are putting a limit line down. They're getting their passion, they're getting their energy, and they're moving forward. And the Six of Swords is one of my favourite cards because it's so graceful. Because look at the water, totally gentle and smooth, and that's your emotional life. That's where you're at spiritually. So there's a sort of protection around you, Leo. This graceful sense of protection as you move forward, but you're definitely putting limit lines down. You're definitely standing up for yourself. And I think it might be around someone, because your first advice card is the Two of Cups. So that's how I'm getting a feeling there's already a love interest for some of you. Or there's going to be one coming along quite soon. I'm just pulling you an extra card. So there's this love interest and you've been asked to maybe that's where you're putting your defences down against. This love interest, trying to make it more healthy, make it more real, make it more authentic, maybe less damaging. Your challenge is a Hermit, so it could be a Virgo, some of you are involved with, or it could be you're not enjoying your solitude, okay? Most of you know solitude can be the most amazing thing on earth, or it can be, sometimes it's the most loneliest. Because the Hermit's a challenge, it maybe that sense of solitude is quite hard for you. It's also about listening to your inner guidance, Leo. It's a deeply spiritual card because it's about accessing what you already know. It's about allowing it to come forward, to lead you and to guide you. I'm just pulling you an extra card. Give me a minute. Particularly around the outcome, because the outcome confused me a bit. Okay, so you get the Chariot moving forward, a bit like the Six of Swords. So your first outcome is the Three of Swords, now don't worry. And then the Eight of Cups, and then the Justice card. So what I'm picking up here, this is probably a specific reading for a few Leos, okay? There's, I think, someone already on your mind. Maybe you've been involved with them, but it's on and off, and it's not really been going anywhere. Maybe you've not been treated as well as you should be. There's a sense of you putting boundaries down, a limit line of saying no more. I want more from my life. I want the Ten of Cups, basically, yeah. So you're in a bit of a transition month here, Leo. I don't understand why that Two of Cups is your advice card. If you've been asked to move towards someone, to offer love to someone, okay? But the outcome, that's strange. And then you do get the Lover's card again. Now the outcome isn't straightforward. It looks to me, it's initially going to be the Three of Swords, then that Eight of Cups, which is, again, a bit like this, that belief that I deserve more than this, that you want. He's dressed in purple and gold. It's a spiritual search. So he wants that spiritual, he wants a spiritual relationship, basically. He wants to be connected with someone who's also connected to their own soul and treats you the way that you should do. That's what the Eight of Cups is about. But the Justice card as an outcome, and then the Chariot speaks of after this, whatever this pain in Eight of Cups is about, it ain't going to last. Because then you move forward and this peace is restored. So a bit of a complex reading. There's maybe only a couple of Leos watching and they say that reading's for me, okay? If it's not, we have to be generous, Leo. Come on, you rule the heart. That's a Leo spirit anyhow. But there's definitely a sense of transition, of empowerment, boundaries. You're struggling a bit with your solitude. Remember, solitude can be heaven or hell. Sometimes it can be hard around the holidays a little bit more. But go within, because that's where our joy is. And then there's a strange little outcome, but then that's taking you to Justice and the Chariot, which is pretty rapid moving forward, Leo. So listen, and then the Lover's card came with the Two of Cups, so there's definitely a relationship around you. If that relationship is everything that your heart desires, I'm not sure. That is maybe what I'm picking up here. Okay, so listen, you can contact me directly. My email is in the About section. Check out your relationship reading, Leo. It might be your couple ones, because it was quite an interesting dynamic for Leo, okay? So maybe that might help you understand this a bit more, about what's going on within you. Because I had a sense for Leos, you weren't being treated that well in your love reading, okay? I'll speak to you later, bye.